We have our finale here. Indeed, do welcome the funny hilarity of Rachel Lovey. Come right up, will you?
Somewhat a holdover from my hippie influence is that, like, today you work these clubs and you know, they'll say, hey, Rage, can we sit on one of your happy faces? And say, hey, Rage, can we have a little head? Well, sure, trying to uplift humanity is a bitch. Oh, somebody can relate to that in Los Angeles. I'm so happy. I really am. I've really been working on myself. I used to be a very negative person, you know? But, like, why be depressed? Isn't this true? I mean, do you ever see a job wanted? Depressed, teacher, PhD, must have a sense of futility? No. Put on a happy face. With these happy faces, no zits. No nip and tuck. No unsightly facial hair for us Italian and Spanish and Jewish style ladies. Why let people know you're an introverted, miserable, sick person? They don't care. Your mother, God bless the little woman, she could be jiving too. Okay. I'm really, you know what you have to do? My friends always say to me, does anybody have any friends? That's what I figured. You know that expression, you're lucky if you can only have one friend. That means there's only one person that can really fuck you over. Because you don't care if it's a stranger. But I think this is a nice little happy group for my therapy. This is psycho-comedy. It's when comedy and misery come face to face and you don't know which is going to win. But with this group, I got a pretty good idea. I can see some of you have problems at home and the rest of you brought them with you tonight. Do you think I could lower the energy any more in this room? Of course I can. I'm usually people say I'm a very high energy lady, you know, but I'm getting into myself and wonderful things are happening, you know, because my friends say to me, Rachel, you need to get in touch with yourself. And I did, and I feel good. I feel real good. You know, they say, Rachel, you need to go for it. But I say, why not send out? Have it delivered. Yeah, go for it. Go. If we could have gone for it, we would have had it by now, for God's sakes. Yeah. If it was so easy, they say, to go ahead and do it. Do it. We don't even know what we're supposed to do. I'll tell you something. I love it, though, when they say, Rachel, you need to find out who you really are. I say, why take a chance? It could be very disappointing. Not knowing who I am lets me fantasize about who I could be. Well, I could be a tough, together, ballsy woman. Move over, Joan. Call me Rachel. Wonder Bitch. able to bitch 12 different ways. I'll give a new meaning to that time of the month. I won't get cramps. I'll give them. Tough, yet tender. They'll call me Super Jewess. Able to leap small accountants in a singles bar. You know, I wanted to be a nice, loving woman, and a woman also. But men like you when you're cold and indifferent. So I went to basic bitch training. And we had workouts. How to fake interest and orgasm. How to make a man a wimp in 3 easy sessions and get him to love you for it. And be cold and standoffish and have him buy you nice things. Just like the old days, before women were liberated and women used to do things. No, I'm happy being relatively free, so to speak, but things have changed so much. Now, no more casual sex. Now, what does this mean? I can't have sex in a slacks and a sweater anymore? What does this mean? He can't wear a leisure suit to bed? I think the way to solve the whole AIDS crisis and the singles bars is take your own lab technician with you. That's all you have to do. I think it's a shame because finally we learned it to be liberated, and for what? For what? Yeah. I like to be in love. Can anybody relate to that? Yeah, I know Mr. Portilla can. Oh, I just found out about the Latino lover the last couple of years. Woo! Woo! So soft, so gentle, so tough, yet tender. So macho, yet gay. No, actually, I was in love recently for 3 years. It should have been 3 minutes. Often it was. We broke up because of religion. He thought he was God. I forgot that he wasn't. He always asked me to kneel in front of him. We'd be at that moment of no return, and I would say, "Oh my God, oh my God," and he'd take it personally. I'm looking for a new relationship. I live in West Hollywood. A lot of different types of guys in West Hollywood. Some even like women. Not that many, though. I get nervous sometimes. I think all the beautiful women get the good guys, and the rest of the good guys have each other. You know what that leaves me with? With my goddamn happy faces. I met a man, he was half French, half Chinese. I took him home, he ate my laundry. It's an old joke, but somebody's got to tell it. Might as well be me. No, I looked inside to find out who I was. I was a little disappointed, but big boobs are not everything. Flat feet give you a lot of stability in the wind. You got to think positively. Just last year I developed cleavage. Before that I used to walk around like this. Hey baby, I love you. Don't touch me. I'm not frigid. I'm faking cleavage. Yes, men like women when they're crazy. It makes them feel normal. You know what you can do with a crazy woman? Anything. And she'll just go, I like it. I really like it. I love it. Don't leave me. Where am I? And at the end of the relationship, when she's totally out of her mind, you can always say, it's not my fault, sweetheart. You were pretty fucked up when I met you. I don't know. You know, there's one good thing about being on the bottom. If you have a slump, you can just roll over. This is what my therapist taught me. I have a therapist, such an LA typical laid-back therapist. I tell him I'm depressed. He turns to me and says, bummer. Spill my guts out to this man. He doesn't say anything. I say, doctor, what do you think? He says, I don't feel like talking today. I said, what's the matter, baby? You depressed? He says, yes. I said, bummer. Then he curls himself up in a ball, puts his head down, and I go, doctor, is there anything I can do? Maybe you should get into therapy. What do you expect when you get a doctor's name on a matchbook cover? Neuroses are us. What do? Read those self-improvement books. I'm okay, you're a mess. The black version, I'm okay, you're a mother. You try to relax. You have a little bit to smoke. Everyone said marijuana wasn't habit forming. Nobody told you kids were being born with congenital munchies. Nobody told you Gerber's was developing strained Oreo cookies. You try to relax. Have a little bit to drink. Then you read a study. Pregnant lady drank too much. She ended up with a red-faced baby. She called it Little Nipper. You started sucking on a Playtex bottle with a paper bag around it at the maternity ward at Raleigh Hills Hospital. It's rough. It's rough when you're out there and you're trying to relax. People have sold their souls for a little bit of cocaine. Cocaine's another interesting one. I don't understand it. These celebrities go on cocaine, they get off cocaine, they go to the Betty Ford Center to be rehabilitated. They get movie deals. They get TV deals. My agent just recommended me to get into freebasing as a career move. This is nuts. This is crazy. I don't understand things like, why would somebody have a relationship with a vibrator? What kind of relationship can you have with a vibrator? I love you. Ooh. I know the lady next door is using one because it's fucking with my TV reception. She says it's an electric shaver, but she's got a mustache. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Oh, dear, dear, dear. What else? I don't know. When things get like real intense and real tough, all you really have to do is tap your troubles away. Let everybody say, you're crazy, you're crazy. And the Latinos will say, es loco, es loco. And the Jews will say, Meshuggah na oya, join with the appropriate ethnic group of your choice. And the brothers will say, that chick is crazy, she is out of her brain. Bitch, get back in the car. And the color girls go, hey girl, take a walk on the wild side. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Yes. Yes, sir. That's my baby. I have had no children. Anybody a mother out there? Besides Frank? I mean, no, kids have it rough today. Some of us had to worry about sex before marriage. Kids have to worry about sex before recess. Which comes first, puberty or kindergarten? They're very smart, though. My niece, when she was 8 years old, she'd build sandcastles. Couple of years went by, suddenly they were condominiums. Tide came in, she asked for a federal disaster loan. I love it when it's quiet. Gives me a chance to think. There's so much confusion and violence going on in this world that took 6 days to make. See what happens when you're in a hurry? Even if you're not black, Jewish, gay, handicapped, or retarded, someone out there will hate you for something. It's nuts out there. And I just heard they hijacked an RTD bus. This is nuts. Where are they going to take this RTD bus? To Pacoima? To La Puente? I really identified with that whale that was lost its way, you know? Because it got so much publicity. I mean, who's got the movie rights? Humphrey, the movie. Not only that, if I had lost my way, and I had ships and sailors following me, banging and helping me find my way, different. I swear to God, I would have found my way. Of course, if I lost my way in San Francisco, some dykes might have come along and picked me up. But let's face it, if you had a whole flotilla of sheeps, you're sick, Rachel, you really are. And you bought it, you like that the best. Tell us some more about these sheeps, Rachel. If you had a whole flotilla of ships going after you, giving you directions, and then what they did, what do they have? Recordings of love signals. I can just hear the recordings now that have for me. Rachel. Or then the one that I would like is, Rachel, come to me. I am 6'5". I have 15 gold necklaces. I have a Mercedes-Benz. I am well endowed. I have a large dick. Come to me. Join the fantasy. Share the fantasy. Oh, if we could all be together and the world could be a wonderful, happy place, wouldn't that be terrific? Because I was very much influenced by the 60s, so in my mind, somewhere it still exists. I belong to a group called Earth People. Guess why? Anyway, we were spiritual cheerleaders, and you may have seen us in Venice doing something like this. Peace, love, good hashish, shanti boom boom to the Maharish. No more busts, no more bombs, get the hell out of Vietnam. We were all into that old drug trap, what I wouldn't give for a good flashback. I think I'm having one. Uppers, downers, the whole bit, it's 85, who gives a shit? We do, we are marching to oblivion. Oblivion, only kidding, oblivion. No, we might get through this, you know what I mean? We might get through this because we could just start doing sitcoms about like nuclear factories and nuclear bombs. And we could do wonderful things. Well, I just thought of a lady that I know from Lebanon. She is a rapping Lebanese terrorist. She goes to Beirut U. And we could put her on MTV. Did I lose you all yet? No, Rachel, we love you. Everybody, no, Rachel, we love you, Rachel. We'll stay with you even though we don't understand what you're saying or what you're doing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, direct from Beirut U, Beirut, Lebanon, Amada Fouada, the rapping terrorist. I'm the one, the only one you see. I'm a mother Fouada and I'm Lebanese. Ha! I've got a gun and a bomb and a hand grenade. My look is cheek, it's the greatest craze. Party. You saw me on the news and you couldn't resist. You had to get on my party list. Mingle or I'll blow this place away. Sure, I'm young and hip and I'm Lebanese. I can do anything that I damn well please. One thing, you ain't seen me, man, if I can get on the floor and really jam. Now duck. Now duck, shoot. Now duck, shoot, scream. Ah! Now duck, shoot, scream. Ah! Negotiate. We are the world. We are the one. Everybody. La 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 la. We are the world. We are the one. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all go back? Just go back and start again like when we were children and had all those positive feelings. Remember those wonderful songs? When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. The hell it doesn't. When you're smiling, the whole world points at you. You're an asshole. Yeah. It's getting better though. It is. We just don't know when. But I don't know. I'm kind of happy to be who I am. Otherwise, I look in the mirror and say, who the hell is that? I'd like to be a little bit more like my sister. Does anybody have a sister? My sister, you could go to her house and you can eat off the floor. And you have to, because she won't let you dirty a dish. And everything is so perfect. She's got a big dish and a little dish and a fork and a knife and a spoon all perfectly lined up. And this is in the dishwasher. And she has little plastic slipcovers on the plants. This is a sick woman. You go to my house, it's like a B movie. Disaster kitchen. Dun 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 dun. Grease. Dun 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 dun. Mold. Dun 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 dun. Roaches. These are LA roaches, though. We don't have roach motels, we have roach resorts. Roaches go into the little hot tubs and get detoxified, ooh-wee, and come out to party. LA, wow, just like I pictured it. Everybody here is so beautiful, so blonde and blue-eyed. Even the blacks are blonde and blue-eyed. And the Jews like myself try to pass for albinos. Yeah, I like LA, you know. My friends back east, I'm from Boston, an intellectual town. All their thinking depressed me. Whew. You think a little bit and you could get depressed. Good. Okay. So anyway, my friend said, oh, Rachel, what are you going to do in LA? Go out, get high, sniff the freeway? You know what the deepest question on the West Coast goes something like this. Knock, knock. What's there? I don't know. I'm from LA. They said there were no more ice cubes in LA because the lady that knew the recipe died. And the only way that you could tell an intellectual was the ones that read the freeway signs without moving their lips. They said kids, when they were bad in the valley, had to write on the blackboard 500 times. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You're being very patient, and I am being very patient also. I like seances. I like to find that little inner spirit that just pops up. If you're looking for your inner peace, your inner happiness, you've got to dig out the bullshit, dig out the bullshit, dig it. Come on down to my yoga disco. We have Lotus Redding, we have Mami Sachidanande. Come on down and shake your karma, shake your karma. Okay. Is anybody still out there? Yes, Rachel. We love you, Rachel. Okay. Just going to end with a couple more things. You know, everybody thinks, there are a lot of, anybody been to some interesting therapies lately? I went to a place on Lancashire Boulevard called Vinnie's Mind Repair Shop. Well, you go in like every 5,000 thoughts. Wouldn't that be fun, though? Every 5,000 thoughts, they jumpstart your motivation. They tune up your karma. They retread your ego. I'm going to get it together, really. And I don't know. I used to be a school teacher. The kids all laughed at me hysterically. Became a comic. Everybody was silent with respect. They asked me to leave teaching. Actually, they begged me. They said I was teaching back east in Harlem. They said I danced too good for a white girl. Is anybody with me? You motherfuckers out there, I don't hear nothing. What do you think I'm doing? Standing up here and just jerking off? I'm trying to do something here, you know what I mean? That's what we comics are trying to do. This is like comics are us. Okay, I'm going to end with a big finale, if you would not mind, with a couple of songs that I've become popularly known for. But you know, I had a boyfriend that was a rock and roll singer. He wrote a song for me, went something like this. Just because I gained a little extra weight. She got an itty bitty tummy, but what I think is yummy are her love handles. She got a little bitty chest, but what I think is best are her love handles. You can call it fat, if that's where you're at. You can call it cellulite, but I'd like to take a bite of her love handles. Yeah. More songs by Rachel, formerly with Rachel and Gersowitz of the Catskill Mountains. Raised on abortion, kosher dill, way atop the high Catskill. Oh, thank God I'm a mountain Jew. Oy vey, chicken into hay. Oy vey, chicken into hay. Lox and bagels every day. Matzo balls on the trees. Kosher peaks like you've never seen. Oh, thank God I'm a mountain Jew. More songs by Rachel. You have been fun. You have been fun in your own special way, and now we're going to break up into small groups and discuss various theories of reality. I've come up with many. As I said, I was a school teacher, and they asked me to leave because I danced too good for a white girl, just because I taught school like this. I'm your teacher. Join in, kids, and I'll give you an A. I'm your teacher. I'll teach you chutzpah, you'll teach me jive, and that's how we'll stay alive. Yeah. I'm your teacher. When literature makes you take fits, we'll call it Shakespeare's greatest hits. Ooh-wee, Desdemona, foxy lady. Hamlet, a fine but confused dude. Oh, Ophelia, that crazy bitch. As for Romeo and Juliet, they should have gone on Family Feud. Yeah, I'm your teacher. Yeah, this has been real. Really what? We won't say. You have been fine. I gotta be honest with you. I am seeing other audiences on the side. God bless.